Earlier today, I joined my colleague, Senator Warren, to reintroduce two bills that would eliminate the sales tax and the use tax on feminine hygiene products here in the state of Michigan. This is the second year in a row that we've introduced this legislation, but this year, I am proud to report that these bills have been introduced with support from both Democrats and Republicans. Now, inevitably, when I talk about this legislation, when I talk about it with folks in Lansing and in the community, I'm met with a few laughs and even more questions. But after a brief dialogue, I'm always pleased to see just how many people support this legislation, as well as support the women that it will affect. I'm often asked, David, you're a man. You're never going to get your period. Why are you introducing legislation like this? And to that I respond that I was not elected only to represent the men in my district. The interests of women will always be on equal grounds with me. And secondly, though I will never know what it is like to experience menstruation, I listen. I listen to the women who do. And the women who do have shared with me this issue surrounding taxation on feminine hygiene products. Now, the reason that tampons and pads are subjected to sales tax and use tax in Michigan is because they are classified as a luxury item in our tax code. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a single woman in this state or any other state that would describe having her period as a luxurious experience. The mere fact that feminine hygiene products are classified as such is representative of the fact that the people predominantly writing our tax code in Michigan will never experience having a period themselves. But that's another story. Madam President, this is a very simple issue. Women are subjected to extra taxes every single month as they seek to address their health care needs. And make no mistake, feminine hygiene products are not simply a matter of convenience, they are a matter of medical necessity. Women have no choice but to purchase these items every month of every year, some for 30 or 40 years. After a while, it adds up. In Michigan alone, we collect almost $5 million per year off of the taxes on tampons and pads. Not only is eliminating this tax the right thing to do, mind you, we do not tax canes, we don't tax eyeglasses or other medically necessary items. In fact, we don't tax some medically unnecessary items as well, like erectile dysfunction medication. But in addition to the issue of equity is one of economics. By repealing this tax, we are putting $5 million back into the pockets of Michigan women and the men who, like me, have gone to the store to buy these products for their girlfriends and their wives. $5 million back into the pockets of Michiganders. That's $5 million being ejected back into the Michigan economy. $5 million is going to help create jobs that we need in this state. $5 million back into the hands of Michigan residents who have lost their jobs, haven't seen their wages increase, and are struggling to make ends meet. Madam President, it is time to give the residents of Michigan some much-needed tax relief. It is time to respect the health care needs of women, and it is time to repeal the tampon tax. Thank you, and I ask that my remarks be printed in the Journal.